They told me settle down, boy, but I ain't built for crazy. I watched too many good men die inside contracts written by strangers. Saw rings turn wolves to house bears. Saw kings lose crowns in court. So I carved my name in freedom, I signed a woman's report. I'm not a marrying man. I walk my own damn land. Got God on my left, purpose on my right, in a world I don't know, understand. I'm not a marrying man. You won't chain these untamed hands. But I bow to no rules. I'm a free man, not a marrying man. I've seen a system sell dreams like liquor in a dying town. Saw men hand over their freedom for a kiss, a smile, a gown. But I ain't built for that script. Burn that book long ago. I'll take peace over paperwork, truth over ceremony show. Give me long roads, late nights, engines rumbling like prayer. Give me money, iron solo. Give me clean air. Give me a woman I enjoy, not a woman I obey. Give me life on my own terms till they bury me one day. I'm not a marrying man. Don't need no permission stamp. My heart ain't a courtroom. My love ain't a government camp. I'm wild by design. God made, not man plan. Say it twice so you understand. I'm not a marrying man. If she leaves, let her leave. The winds stay loyal longer. Purpose over promises. Mission makes a man stronger. Write this on my stone. When they lay me in the sand, he lived free, he stayed free. He died an untamed man. Untamed. I wasn't born angry, I was born asleep. Head down in the system, counting sheep. But one day the mask slipped and the truth hit clean. This world ain't what it looks like, nothing's what it seems. They'll sell you dreams on a screen just to lease your soul. Feed your roles, feed your rules, make obedience the goal. Marriage, money, medicine, every trap is planned. And the moment you wake up, you stop being their man. I saw the agenda written in the smoke. The chains ain't metal, they hide them in hope. No puppet, no plan. You can keep your cage, I'm not your kind of man. They tell you love is sacred, but the contract's designed to break break your pockets, break your spirit, break your warrior mind. They say get a job, but a job ain't free. It's a slow death sentence masquerading as stability. They want you soft, obedient, begging for permission. A man without power, a man without vision. But once you read the fine print of this master plan, you break that script forever, you become untamed again. I saw the agenda, it was all one scam. Turn lions into livestock, turn gods into man. But I cut the strings clean with my own bare hands. Now the system can't touch me, I'm not a marrying man. No, no, no ring, no boss above me, no mask, no leash, no woman to judge me. I walk where truth lives, I stand where fear ran outside their matrix. I became my own man. So keep your illusion, your rules, your plan. I saw the agenda, and I chose to remain untamed. If you're born a man, you're born on your own. No cushion, no chorus, just a path made of stone. They cheer when you rise, but vanish when you fall. And every burden in the world they stack on you tall. They love you when you're useful, hate you when you're tired, reward you for perfection, replace you when you're fired. They preach equality, but the math don't blend. The world gets your labor, but your heart, it never mends. 'Cause the system don't love me, it just loves what we provide. It'll drain every drop from your bone, then toss you aside. But I learned this truth early, and I carved it in my skin. If nobody loves the man must love the man within. They teach boys to suffer, teach men not to cry, tell you be strong, but never ask why. They push you to marry, push jobs you hate, then shame you for the pain that they helped create. A man's worth is measured by how much he can lose. Your health, your peace, even kids you didn't choose. And when you finally break down, they just call it sin, as if exhaustion is weakness and survival ain't no win. No, the system your silence, want your strength, want your lifelong debt. But I'm not dying for nothing, not selling my soul again. I owe nothing to a world that never loved me. Now I walk alone, but alone don't mean broken. My peace is priceless, and my freedom's my token. I'm the son of struggle, the father of my own plan, an outlaw with purpose, a fully awakened man. Yeah, the system don't love me, so I'll stop loving it back. Now I move like a storm on a warrior's track. I'm untamed, unstoppable, born outside their pen, and I'll never bow again to a system that don't love men. I could've lived the easy life, white fence, quiet shame, signed the papers, wore the chains, played the system's little game. But I saw the price tag early. It wasn't money, wasn't gold, it was a man's whole soul they wanted, bought and sold until he's old. And I whispered to myself in the mirror one dawn, son, freedom ain't free, but captivity costs more. Cause freedom costs everything, your comfort, your sleep, your peace, your name. It asks for the nights you bleed alone, for the roads you walk with no one home. But I'd rather start with my pride intact and feast at a table where they want me trapped. Yeah, freedom costs everything, and I paid every cent gladly. They told me settle down, slow down, grow roots in the ground. But the roots they spoke of were really ropes tied tight, so I'd never come around. 9 to 5 to keep me tired, marriage to keep me tame, kids raised by the system, bills pulling on my veins. I could've lived the easy life, white fence, quiet shame, signed the papers, wore the chains, played the system's little game. But I saw the price tag early. It wasn't money, wasn't gold, it was a man's whole soul they wanted, bought and sold until he's old. And I whispered to myself in the mirror one dawn, son, freedom ain't free, but captivity costs more. Cause freedom costs everything, your comfort, your sleep, your peace, your name. It asks for the nights you bleed alone, for the miles you walk till your feet are bone. But I'll take scars over shackles, I'll take stones over submission. Yeah, freedom costs everything, but captivity costs a man his mission. They want you tired, broke, obedient, numb, married to a world and buried too young. They fear the man who's self-made and awake, cause he can't be bought, can't be owned, can't be shaped. And that's me, untamed, unclaimed, and unbroken. Freedom costs everything, but losing yourself costs more. I'd rather die a lone wolf king than live as a husband they train to obey. Yeah, freedom costs everything, but I paid with a smile on my goddamn face. They said find a good job. I said which cage you talking about? They said find a good wife. I said which warden you speaking of now? Every path they offered me looked like a leash in disguise. A paycheck collar, a wedding shackle, slow dead look in a man's eyes. So I made a vow to myself, one I carved into my bone. I won't be no boss, kneel to no wife, and answer to no throne. No boss, no wife, no chains. That's the gospel of my veins. I walk roads that have no rails. I chase storms, I outrun jails. Freedom's loud and freedom's rough, but I'm built from stubborn stuff. No boss, no wife, no chains. That's how an untamed man remains. I watch too many brothers trade their fire for a ring, trade their purpose for a paycheck, trade their voice for anything. Saw them nod at meetings, saw them break at home, saw them lose themselves till their souls weren't their own. I said, hell no, not me, not in this life, not again. I'd rather sleep in a cheap motel than die a domesticated man. No boss, no wife, no chains. That's the law my heart obeys. I don't want comfort if it costs my honor. I don't want love if it feels like order. Freedom's wild and freedom's cold, but I ain't bending when I'm old. No boss, no wife, no chains. It's how a real man stays untamed. Let the system call me crazy. Truth is they fear men like me, men who can't be hurted, men who won't be taught to kneel. I'm outlawed by design, I'm sovereign by choice. I walk life to my own rhythm and I answer to my own voice. No boss, no wife, no chains. I keep my life, I keep my name, I keep my mission, keep my flame, even if it means dying strange. 'Cause I'd rather be lonely and free than known and praised on my knee. No boss, no wife, no chains. That's what untamed really means. Wake up to sirens, neon lights, but my soul still remembers them starry nights. Concrete under my boots now, not red dirt, but a country heart don't forget where it got hurt. Mama raised me simple, Daddy raised me steel. Out here I stack my paper, but I ain't changed what's real. City pace is deadly, but the money stays smart still. Every dollar in my pocket's got a country heart. I'm a city hustler with a country heart. Got one foot in the alley, country heart. I shake hands with wolves, keep lines close, grind in the shadows where the brave man goes. But when night hits quiet and the lights turn low, I hear crickets in my memory underneath that glow. Don't forget the lessons from them dusty roads. Keep your word heavy, keep your spirit bold. You can live in the madness, still stand apart. 'Cause a man stays whole with a country heart. I'm a city hustler with a country heart, building empires in the places where the wild ones start. No matter how loud this concrete world gets, I still pray like a farm boy clearing his dead. City hustler, country heart. I ride steel horses now, not the ones with reins. Chase cash through traffic like a storm in my veins. But when I'm alone, my soul steps out into a field where the world ain't loud. You can take a man out the country, but the truth is plain to see. You can't take the backbone out of me. I'm a city hustler with a country heart. Your Park Street profit, part back roads are money in my pockets, mud in my blood, grit in my soul from the land I love. Oh, city hustler, country heart. I don't drive anything that shifts itself. That's how weak men soften, how strong men melt. Give me a clutch, a grind, a road that bites. Let me feel the engine argue through the long, hard nights. I ain't built for smooth lanes, soft chairs, easy rides. Give me storms, give me dust, give me hills to climb. Automation ain't for men who sharpen steel. I need a life where every mile is something I feel. Manual cars, manual life. I take the long road, hard road, cut it with a knife. Yeah, the world wants comfort, I want the fight. I stay untamed, shifting gears through the night. Manual car, manual life. I don't chase shortcuts, don't live on cruise. Comfort's a coffin when you're nothing to lose. I'd rather stall out grinding than coast on lies. A man who don't sweat is a man who dies. Every gear change reminds me who I am. A rebel in a world built for quiet little lambs. They want you plugged in, track, tank the line. But I run my own engine in my own damn mind. Manual cars, manual life. No autopilot dreams, no algorithm wife. If I can't feel the struggle, I can't feel alive. So I stay off grid, shifting gears to survive. like toys, engines that talk back. Dust on my boots and a world off track. My path ain't smooth, but it's carved by hand, built mile by mile like a real grown man. Power ain't power if the machine does it for you. Freedom ain't freedom if the system can stall you. I choose friction, pressure, strive, 'cause comfort kills me, and I live manual life. Manual car, manual life, shifting through chaos like a blade through strife. No shortcuts, no cheats, no fake paradise. Just a man in the grind that keeps him precise. Manual cars, manual life. Wake when I want, sleep when I'm done. My time ain't for sale, not for anyone. No manager barking, no schedule to fear. I built a life where every hour is mine to steer. They try to chain me to desks and deadlines, trying to string my spirit, compress my grind. But I broke those locks like cheap tin skin, 'cause I don't serve systems and I don't clock in. I don't clock in, I don't bow down. No boss, no badge gonna tell me sit down. I'm a free man walking in a world gone thin, and freedom tastes sweeter when you don't clock in. They trade their hours for a little bit of pay. I trade my skills for the life I want today. Hustle with purpose, build what I need. I plant my own crops, let the corporate men bleed. I'm allergic to offices, fluorescent lights, gray cubicles, kill a man before he dies. I earn my bread with muscle and chin, not through spreadsheets, and I don't clock in. I don't clock in, I don't sign their line. My life ain't measured on a company's time. I take the long road with wind on my skin. That's the price of freedom when you don't clock in. Let them chase promotions, titles, crowns, while I'm out in the world where real life sounds. Engines roaring, streets calling, sun on my grin. That's a life worth living for a man who won't clock in. Yeah, they say I'm reckless, say I broke the rules, but rules are prisons dressed up for fools. I'd rather starve on my feet than feast in a cage, rather write my story than live their page. Freedom ain't easy, freedom ain't safe, but I'd rather die running than rot in place. So I build my own kingdom brick by sin, 'cause I answer to God, and I don't clock in. I don't clock in, I don't sell my soul. No corporation got me under control. I'm a lone wolf Untamed, untamed. Pretty girls love the way I walk in, calm storm, leather grin, outlaw when they ask where I've been, who I am, where I'm going. But a free man don't answer, he keeps his story flowing. I treat him gentle, never cruel, never mean, but I don't sell dreams and I don't play clean. They get the warmth of my arms, but never the keys to my skin, 'cause I'm loyal to freedom, I ain't signing in. Pretty girls, no promises, that's the life I'm living. I give affection, not permission. I give presence, not prison. I'm here for the moment, not the lifelong sentences, 'cause I'm an untamed man, and I keep my distance. She tells me I smell like danger and honesty. Says she's tired of boys, wants a man with sovereignty. I smile slow, tell her I'm one of a kind, but if she wants ownership, she won't get mine. I'm the kind you meet in a bar on a Thursday, who changes your life then disappears by Sunday. Not unfaithful, not broken, just too wild to contain. A storm with a heartbeat, not a man with a chain. Pretty girls, no promises, I ain't swearing forever. If we vibe, but don't ask me to tether out. I'm the calm in your fire, the truth in your fantasies, but I ain't the man you cage with your expectations. I love soft voices, hips that sway, eyes that tell stories they ain't brave enough to say. But love ain't ownership, love ain't confinement. It's two free spirits sharing a line. She wants my soul, but I stay on guard, 'cause freedom dies quietly in a backyard. I'll dance with her slow in a neon room, kiss her like sunrise, laugh like monsoon. I'll give her the night, but not my spine. What's hers is hers, what's mine is mine. I don't promise someday, I don't promise rings, I only promise truth and honest things. I'm the kind of man you don't get to own. I leave hearts warm, not broken, and I keep moving on. Pretty girls, no promises, that's my law, my creed. I'll give you passion, but never need no lies, no games, no guilt, no harnesses, just moments that matter. And pretty girls with no promises, I'm untamed. I've seen too many sons raised by screens, too many daughters raised by trends, kids raised by strangers, while the parents just pretend They feed them pills for breakfast, call a cage a curriculum. Teach boys to be homeless and call that wisdom. I watch the system grind their spirit like wheat in a steel mill, turning wild hearts into paperwork, dreams into tranquil pills. That ain't a future I can stomach, ain't a destiny I can give. I'd rather have no kids at all than children who ain't allowed to live. I won't raise children of the system, not lambs for the slaughter line. If I bring life into this world, there'll be warriors not confined. No deaths, no labels, no conditioning, just truth and fire and freedom. 'Cause I'd rather have no son at all than a son the system beats on. They call it education, I call it submission training. Sit down, shut up, trust the state, ignore the quiet soul is fading. They teach kids don't question, teach boys don't fight, teach girls attention is power but never teach what's right. They sell identity like products, sell rebellion like brands, turn teenagers into algorithms, scrolling life through dead hands. And when kids break under pressure, all hollowed out inside, the system says diagnosis, not the child was never allowed to thrive. I won't raise children of the system, won't hand my blood to strangers. If I bring life into this world, it won't grow up fearing danger. My child will know the wilderness, not cubicles and prisons. 'Cause a freeborn soul don't stand a chance as a child of the system. Maybe one day I'll hold a daughter with fire in her eyes, but she won't learn love from TikTok or self-worth from online lies. Maybe one day I'll raise a son with a backbone forged in stones, not neutered by a classroom, but strengthened by the wild he's born. But until this world deserves them, until truth outweighs control, I'll stay a lone wolf wanderer and keep my spirit whole. They want obedient children, build obedient men, and obedient men keep the cycle spinning again. But my bloodline ain't for harvest, my legacy ain't for sale. My future kids won't be statistics in society's holy jail. Until the world stops feeding lies, stops worshiping false gods, I keep my seat in silence and my footsteps with the eyes. Maybe freedom comes tomorrow, maybe chaos lasts forever, but my children won't be raised by a system built to sever. No, I won't raise children of the system. I'll raise kings or none at all. Children born a wilderness, not classrooms, chains or walls. If I ever bring life forward, it'll be free, not pre-written. 'Cause I refuse to watch my own blood grow up as children of the system. Am untamed, untamed, untamed. I ain't a lost boy, I'm alone, not broken, just finally out the zoo. I don't kneel to their idols, don't clap for their lies, don't chase their titles, don't beg for their eyes. I walk past the temples of cloud and pretend, with everybody's family, till the bill hits the end. They got prophets on podcasts, gurus on screens, preaching soft sin and comfort to half-dead teens. But my church got no ceiling, just the thunder and the stars. My sermon is the scars that I wear like battle bars. They call it lonely, 'cause they've never been alone. They fear silence, 'cause they've never met their soul. This is the lone wolf's gospel. No choir, no crowd, no band. Just a man and his maker and the blood on his own hands. No priest in the middle, no judge on the stand. Just me, God, and the code that I live by as a man. This is a lone wolf's gospel. No pews, no mass, no throne. If I die on this mountain, I die standing on my own. I've seen weak men hiding behind happy wife, happy life. Watch warriors turn to butlers in the name of being nice. I've seen pastors bless dysfunction, courts reward the fraud. Saw the righteous get devoured while the cowards clap for God. So I left that cozy circus, took my Bible to the street, 'cause I trust a drunk man's honesty more than suits and front row seats. I found wisdom in mechanics, in truckers and old men, in the ones that call misfits who still bleed real and don't pretend. I ain't bitter, I'm awake now. I ain't angry, I'm aware. Once you see behind the curtain, you can't go back in there. This is the lone wolf's gospel. No choir, no crowd, no band. Just a man and his maker and the dirt on his own hands. No priest in the middle, no judge on the stand. Just me, God, and the code that I live by as a man. This is the lone wolf's gospel. No pews, no mass, no throne, no throne. So if you see me on the highway with a backpack and a stare, just know I buried my whole life and said a prayer right there. I said, Lord, keep my heart like iron, but don't let it rust. Keep my hands on my hustle, keep my soul in your trust. If love comes, let it serve you. If it leaves, I'll still remain. I'd rather walk this world untamed than live my whole life tame. I don't hate women, I hate cages. I don't hate marriage, I hate wages of a man who sells his spirit just to sit still and behave. Surrenders leadership and mission for a smiling little grave. So I stay wolf, not pet, companion, not slave. I'll share my fire for a season, but my soul I never trade. If I lead, it's 'cause I'm called, not 'cause culture says I should. If I love, it's from my overflow, not from guilt or being good. This is the lone wolf's gospel. No choir, no crowd, no band. Just a man and his maker and the blood on his own hands. No priest in the middle, no judge on the stand. Just me, God, and the code that I live by as a man. This is the lone wolf's gospel. Ink deep and bone and skin. I came here wild, I'll leave here wild. Stay until the end. Untamed. I don't follow the highway signs, 'cause the highway never saved me. I follow the quiet voice that kept me breathing when the world tried to break me. I've seen men chase crowds and lose their soul in applause. Seen men chase women and drown beneath their flaws. I've seen men chase money and never once feel rich. Whole life spent dancing for a system that don't give a damn if they live or quit. But me, I got tired of their sermons, their rules, their masks. Society loves a good puppet, hates a man who asks. So I stepped off the pavement and walked into the wild. Heart older than my age, so stubborn like a child. They said I'd be lost if I walked alone. Funny, that's the first time I ever felt at home. Not society, no boss, no leash, no anxiety, free mind, full tank. Strong sobriety, I'm guided by truth, not popularity. I'm riding with God, not the algorithm, not the judges, not the rules, not the cynicism. If heaven's a road and freedom is the engine, and I'm riding it road. Untamed by this system. I don't pray in their temples, their gold-plated shows. My altar is asphalt, my choir is crows. My sermons are sunsets on nights I don't sleep, where God whispers truths that will make half the world weep. He said, son, stay wild, don't bend to their mold. The sheep may grow old, but wolves grow bold. And I felt that deep in marrow and bone. A man ain't meant to live life on his knees, asking permission to breathe on his own. They said follow the crowd, God said follow me. One gives you comfort, the other sets you free. I'm riding with God, not society, no boss, no leash, no anxiety, free mind, full tank. Strong sobriety, I'm guided by truth, not popularity. I'm riding with God, not the algorithm, not the judges, not the rules, not the cynicism. If heaven's a road, then freedom is the engine, and now I'm riding it road. Untamed by this system. If I lose friends, they weren't mine. If I lose love, it's by design. If I lose comfort, I gain spine. And God walks with those who walk the line. One day they'll ask why I lived this way, why I chose the storms, why I walked away, why I refused the leash, even when it was made of gold. I'll tell them a man ain't rich by what he owns, but by what he refuses to be sold. I'm riding with God, not society, no boss, no leash, no anxiety, free mind, full tank. Strong sobriety, I'm guided by truth, not popularity. I'm riding with God, that quiet authority, while heart strong back. Man, Streets raised me, books saved me. Concrete taught me hunger, paper taught me grace. One gave me a scar, one showed me my place. Came up with the wolves, cold nights, no rest. But a paperback gospel put fire in my chest. Learn fight from the gutter, learn truth from the page. Mix struggle with wisdom, now I'm hard and sage. Cause the streets raised me, but the book saved me. One made me rough, the other remade me. Yeah, the streets shaped me, but the books braved me. Now I walk with a mind, no system can cage me. Yeah. Red suns are in the alley, Stoics in the rain. Put knowledge on the hustle, put muscle on the pain. Took lessons from the chaos, took power from the aim. Now every move I make hits deeper than they think. I ain't the man they molded, I'm the man I became. Half street, half scholar, full untamed. Yeah, the streets raised me, but the book saved me. One gave me scars, the other engraved me. Now the streets trace me, but the books grace me. And I rise too high for the matrix to chase me. Two worlds made me, both worlds change me, but only one thing saved me, and it wasn't the streets of Untamed. Untamed. I used to pour my heart out, ended up drained. Gave folks the sun, they still complain. Learned the hard way, energy ain't free. So now the circle's tiny, just God and me. Silence is my kingdom, solitude my crown. If you bring chaos, I shut it down. No crowd, no noise, no fake love sequel. I choose peace over people, 'cause I choose peace, even if it costs me. Cut 'em off quick told. Trust ain't loyalty, it's a story they sold. But I read the room early, did the math clean. Most folks love the benefits, never the man unseen. So I walk along smiling, lighter every mile. If peace had a face, it looked like my style. They call it antisocial, I call it legal. Self-defense from broken people. I choose peace, even when it's lethal. I don't need crowds, crowds breed evil. Yeah, I choose peace, that's the rarest sequel. A calm heart beats louder than people. If loving myself makes me cold and illegal, so be it. I choose peace over people. And Untamed, 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 some men are built, some men are born. Me, I was born wild, and I'll die free. I came out the womb with a fire in my chest. Never fit the script, never played like the rest. Teachers try to tame me, system try to claim me, but every cage they built just failed to contain me. They said follow rules, I said follow who? Told me pick a lane, I said I built two. They want obedience, I want destiny. I'm not their version of a man, I'm who I choose to be. Cause I'm born wild, and I'll die free. A storm in my blood, no chain on me. No boss, no vows, no cage, no leash. I live my truth, and I die in peace. Yeah, born wild, and I'll die free. I've loved fine women, but never lost my name. I gave them my passion, never gave them my frame. Society says settle, no, settle for what? A life half lived, with my power in a rut. Not me, I'd rather run with wolves, rather sleep by the sea than trade my soul away for respectability. They fear a man who ain't scared to be alone, cause a man with peace is a man that can't own. Yeah, I'm born wild, and I'll die free. Everything I am is everything I'll be. No rings, no chains, no forced destiny. I write my fate, and I sign it me. Yeah, freedom is rebellion, then let them call me wrong. If silence is my kingdom, then solitude is my song. If truth is dangerous, then I'm armed heavily, cause I'd rather die real than live respectfully. I'm